Since I started learning English, been going through a lot, and I don't know where I go into speaking English, practicing way down 100 words, and sometimes even stop it, keep going, and not keep going. Just I try to stop the learning English, and if I notice these small things that makes me English change, and while I speak in English, or if I notice small things that makes me English improvement, show me my English going somewhere or improving a lot, I wouldn't compare all that stuff. And a lot of people, when they learn English, since when they start learning English, when they didn't see any result, they just give up or they never keep going. So they just ask themselves why I'm not improving. Like, you not see, if you speak in English or learning English, you cannot see a huge result just one day. Bob, I speak English fluent. No, that's not how you work. And just one day you not understand the whole English. That's not how you work. If you may see a little bit signs that makes your English improving, and notice that, oh, something going on with English. So you can notice that, but you cannot just pop up and understand of being fluent in English just one day. So guys, we're gonna break down those tips. I'm gonna give you 5 tips. If you noticed while you speak in English, or you see while you speak in English, your English, this 5 things, your English improving a lot, and you should not give up. You just keep going, keep learning the language until you get fluent. So that those small things, small tips that makes show your English improve. Like when you learn a language, a lot of people they just comparing my English not improving, including me. When I started learning English, I haven't seen my result. Like when I learning the language, trying my best, but sometimes I comparing. Just asking myself, Mukhtar, why you cannot speak English, or why you understand? Like sometimes we're human being, aren't we? So we must notice the small things, or if we see a little bit result that make us keep going, keep learning the language. So today we're gonna break down those things. I'm gonna ask you 5 things. If you notice your English, you improving a lot, and you just keep going, just keep the way you're doing is the perfect one. Or if you didn't notice all those stuff, you may change it that start your learning English, and you may see again. So, but these things, if you see your English, those things you're improving a lot. You should not give up. The first question, the first thing is here is using a new words, like or a new phrases, a new sentences. Like while you speak in English or learning English, if you find yourself using new words or new phrases or something like that, your English improving. What do I mean by that? New words or new phrases. For example, if you see yourself or find yourself while you're using like how it's going, like instead like when we beginners first when we start to learn English, we just use how are you, like that, like I'm fine, good. But if you suddenly see yourself while you're using how it's going, I'm so excited, like that's I'm so excited, it's not beginner word, so I'm so excited instead of using I'm so happy, like we always say I'm so happy today. Well, but if you see I'm so excited today, or instead I'm tired, you're using I'm so exhausted, really. So it's comfortable if they're using any words, or instead also using the words like using a synonyms word is fancy kind of words, and that is improvement. You're improving a lot because you move to I'm so happy today to I'm so excited today. So that's improvement. So you're just improving a lot and you're going somewhere. Your English is improving. You should just keep going. Don't overthinking. You will become fluent. Just keep going. Just must keep going. So that is the first question. The first thing is using a new words or new phrases or sentences, whatever you call it. Let's move to the second one. The second one was speaking English a lot of a sudden. Like when we speak in English or learning any language, if you are a beginner and you start to learn English, you may see when you try to speak English, you translate always your own language, or you just speak in your own language when you're at home or when you're with your parents. They speak in your native language, right? So if you see all of a sudden using English or like just replacing your language to English, for example, if your mom asks you, "Did you see that or did you do that?" No, I don't. Suddenly, like you using I don't instead of your own language, or you say like you want to do something and say I can't do that, or I cannot do that, like that. You're using just English all of a sudden. Like when you try to speak your own language, you add new words or English or new sentences, new phrases in English. So you're replacing your own language to English, and that makes your English improvement. So for example, when I started learning, I was beginner. Instead of using English, I used to always use to my language. Like, but a few months later, I see myself while I'm replacing to English to my native language, just using all of a sudden my own language and my practice. What are you saying? What language do you speak in? I was suddenly, no, I slip out. Like, I just slip my mind. I just still see myself while speaking English all of a sudden, or new words we always use, like new phrases always using, like I don't know, I can't do that, I haven't seen that, like that. We're just using in English instead of my own language. So that is improvement. If you see that you're replacing English to your own language. So let's see another one. The another thing is understanding English better than before. Like, if you understand English better than before, or see yourself while you're watching movie or watching YouTube video, anything, if you see you comfortable with that when you watching the movies, or some funny pop up just saying that, oh, laugh, like just find yourself while you're feeling the vibe, laughing, the people, the way they speaking, you English is improving a lot. Because of, if you don't understand the language, nobody can just keep watching movie or any video if you don't understanding anything just 2 minutes. So if you see yourself while you feeling the vibe that movie, understanding for you better than before, your English improving, and you should keep going and keep improving a lot as well. So understanding comfortable while you're watching movie, while you're watching anything else, just feeling good, understanding and feeling the vibe while you're watching that movie, your English improving even with subtitles. If you're watching subtitle, if you understand it, that is a sign that means your English improving. Let's move another one. The another one is using beginner words to advance. Like all of a sudden using advanced words. Like for example, when I started learning English, even the sentences as well. Like, I'm so happy when you say, and I'm so excited, I'm so thrilled at what you see. Thrilled. I can't say that. It's a bit hard word, but kind of is happiness as well when you say, I'm so happy. Nice big speaker said, I'm so thrilled to be here, like that. So if you see you using those kind of words, and or sentences or any words, like for example, yesterday I've been talking someone and we practicing English together, and somebody asking me how you manage your time like that, and I just all of a sudden said, oh, I kind of pronounce that was so hard, really. I want to put that word over here, but I just ask him, tell him advanced word. I see myself using advanced word. So like that, if you see yourself using advanced words and just advanced sentences like that, your English improving, and day by day, one step at a time, you're learning a new one every single day. So just don't give up. Just keep going. This is the last one. This is the last one, biggest one. This one is feeling comfortable while you speak in English. Like when you beginner, I was beginner, you was beginner, everybody see beginner how beginner is. So when you beginner, we are not comfortable while we speak in English. So if you find yourself or see yourself while you're feeling comfortable speaking English, your English is improving. Congratulations. Just you must keep going, keep learning, and keep using the language. So you just see yourself or speaking English feeling comfortable, like just doing good, understanding when person talking to you, just asking him questioning back and answering back as well with comfortable. So that is improvement as well. So if you see those 5 tips your English, just keep going, keep improving, never stop. And yeah, of course you're improving a lot, so you should not never give up. I see myself every single day, and that is, if you see that, that may lead you to keep going and keep the language until you get fluently. So just keep going, keep use the language, and of course, I'm happy for you. So if you watch until here, that is the 5 TVs I would make you guys want to tell you. So hit the like button, subscribe channel, join us, and every day I practice my English here. I make a challenge to myself every day. I put new video in my YouTube while I speak English, learning new words and new sentences. So join me, learn English with me. And of course, hit the like button.